neon dies, cardboard dreams under broken skies. Footsteps echo through empty nights. Another war with no end in sight. Rain don't wash the pain away, carves it deeper day by day. No one asks him where he's been. The street don't care where you sinned. These are the scars of the streets, wounds that silence repeats, painted in shadows unseen by the light. Fighting for breath, for a piece of the night. The city don't cry, it just moves on its feet and leaves behind the scars of the streets. She walks with her hope in chains, smile cracked from years of rain. Glass in her heels, ghosts in her eyes, selling her soul in cheap disguise. Silence scream like lullabies, truth gets lost beneath the lies. No home to run, no hand to hold, just whispered prayers to the cold. These are the scars of the streets, where silence and suffering meets, painted in shadows unseen by the light. Fighting for breath, these are the scars of the streets, wounds that silence when suffering beats, painted in shadows unseen by the light. Fighting for breath, for a piece of the night. The city don't cry, it just moves on its feet. She walks with her hope in chains, smile cracked from years of rain. Glass in her heels, ghosts in her eyes, selling her soul in cheap disguise. The city don't cry, in cheap disguise. Silence scream like lullabies, truth gets lost beneath the lies. No home to run, no hand to hold, just whispered prayers to the cold. Silence scream like lullabies, truth gets lost beneath the lies. No home to run, no hand to hold, just whispered prayers to the cold. These are the scars of the streets, where silence and suffering meet, heartbeats like drums in a war that won't cease. Dreams turn to ashes, mercy to lease. No medals, no peace, just blood in the beats that marks the scars of the streets. That marks the scars of the streets. But still they rise from concrete beds, chasing the sun with broken threads. Not for glory, not for fame, just to prove they have a name. These are the scars of the streets, songs of survival on repeat. They may be bruised, but still they breathe, still they fight, still they believe. The sky went black, no warning sign. Thunder laughed, let fate align. I stood alone on shaky ground, hoping help would come around. The wind took names, the rain took time. Each drop a cut, a crooked rhyme. But I kept walking through the pain, with nothing left to lose or gain. There's no shelter in the storm, no warm hands to keep me warm, just the howl of truth
dwarf, no shield, no borrowed grace, but still I stand, I face, I face.
I came into a world already torn, raised by silence, caught by scorn. Has too small to lift the weight, but still I stood, I carried hate. No lullabies, just sirens near. No bedtime tales, just whispered fear. I learned to run before I crawled. I built my walls before I called. They said I'd never make it out alive, but I was born where the broken survive. Born to break, but we're forced to fight. Cursed with darkness, chasing light. No silver spoon, no guiding star, just shattered dreams and every scar. I didn't choose this war inside, but I will run, I won't hide. Born to break, forced to fight. Every no became my flame. Every bruise carved out my name. Told I'm nothing, told I'm wrong, but still has taught me to be strong. I buried tears in empty ground, where hope was lost and never found. But still I breathe, still I bled for every word they never said. No savior came, no angel sang, just this and fire where I began. They said I'd never make it out alive, but I was born where the broken survive. Born to break, but forced to fight. Cursed with darkness, chasing light. No silver spoon, no guiding star, just shattered dreams and every scar. I didn't choose this war inside, but I won't run, I won't hide. Born to break, forced to fight, and still I rise. Head to the light, forced to fight. Every no became my flame. Every bruise carved out my name. Told I'm nothing, told I'm wrong, but silence taught me chasing light. No silver spoon, no guiding star, just shattered dreams and every scar. I didn't choose this war inside, but I won't run, I won't hide. Born to break, forced to fight, and still I rise, led to the light. Led to the light. I walk through towns that don't remember. Footsteps fading like lost December. I hold the past in folded notes, burned by time, too sharp to quote. Smiles I wore out of place, in mirrors I no longer face. Love was bloomed in fields of gold, now dust I carry it cold and old. Ashes in my pocket, dreams that died too soon. Whispers of a fire beneath a hollow moon. I keep them close though they weigh me down. Memories that choke but never drown. I carry them where no one sees. Ashes in my pocket, dreams it died too soon. Whispers of a fire beneath a hollow moon. I keep them close though they weigh me down. Memories that choke but never drown. I carry them where no one sees. Ashes in my pocket and ghosts inside of me. I tried to build from what remained, but every stone still smelled like pain. They said to let the hurt just go, but they don't know what ashes know. Each ember's name, a quiet stream. Each flake a shard, a sun-lost dream. I wear the smoke like second skin, a silent war I hold within. Ashes in my pocket, stories turned to flame. Nothing left to touch, only names. I walk alone through fog and rain, dragging songs stitched out of pain. You can't see the fire in me, just ashes in my pocket. And who I used to be. But maybe someday I'll scatter them wide. Let the wind take what I kept inside. Let go of the weight, the hurt, the song, and find a place where I belong. Ashes in my pocket, soon the breeze will call. I'll leave them behind, I'll let them fall. They made me strong, they made me real, but not every scar needs to heal. So I whisper goodbye silently to the ashes in my pocket and the fire that forged me. whispered prayers down to the floor, but silence answered every cry as heaven watched me bleed and die. I gave my heart, I gave my name, but still the fire spoke my shame. I begged for light, I begged to stay, but mercy slowly turned away. When mercy turns away, you're just a shadow lost in gray. No hand to hold, no voice to stay, just broken steps that led astray. And the world won't kneel, it won't delay. When mercy turns away, they said the kind are always blessed, but I wore kindness like a vest. Each wound I took without a sound, still no one came when I was down. I learned the cold has many names, and not all monsters play at games. The hardest fight is when you pray, but mercy just walks away. When mercy turns away, you're just a shadow lost in gray. No hand to hold, no voice to stay, just broken steps that led astray. And the world won't kneel, it won't delay, will not delay. When mercy turns away, you're just a shadow lost in gray. No hand to hold, no voice to stay, just broken steps that led astray. And the world won't kneel, it won't delay, it won't delay. When the world won't kneel and mercy turns away, you're left with debts you cannot pay. The light you chase begins to fade, and love feels more like a blade. No angels sing, no saints will stay. When mercy turns away. chains, no more play. We rise when systems decay. We're chained by the system, but not for long. Our voice is fire, our will is strong. One spark, one cry, one silent fight. We'll tear the cage, we'll bring the light. No more chains, no more play. We rise when systems decay. Like the sun, now your touch feels like it's gone. Fingertips like frozen rain, tracing lines that once knew pain. Eyes that burn now turn to stone, smiles that died but left alone. I'll reach for you but lose my place, all I'll find is empty space. Cold hands, colder hearts, love unraveling in parts. We speak in silence, sleep in war. What are we even fighting for? Where did we lose the spark? Cold hands and colder hearts. The warmth we had is gone to ash, buried under every clash. Words we used to heal and mend, now cut too deep to ever bend. You breathe beside me, not within. We're strangers trapped beneath the skin. Through fire die, but lose my place. Afraid to leave, too numb to pray. Cold hands, colder hearts, love unraveling in parts. All I find is empty space, all I find is empty space. Cold hands, colder hearts, love unraveling in parts. All I find is empty space, all I find is empty space. Cold hands, colder hearts, love unraveling in parts. Cold hands, colder hearts, and colder hearts. Cold hands, colder hearts. Cold hands, colder hearts. Love on one, two, before the frost between us grew. But now your gaze feels like a wall, and I'm too tired to break the fall. Cold hands, colder hearts, love unraveling in parts. We still lost in frozen arts. We speak in silence for a fight. At least we burn, at least there's light. But now we're ghosts in separate parts. Just colder hearts, colder hearts, and colder hearts, colder hearts. Touch me one last time before the cold becomes our crime. A button lost, a faded bruise. Lunchbox empty, but she grins, pretending every day she wins. He waits at work, come to and fight, while counting coins and praying signs. He laughs along, he plays the part with heavy hands and hollow heart. Smiles hide the hunger, like masks beneath the skin. Behind the light, the thunder, a war we keep within. You never know for what we show. The stones we're under, yes, smiles. Smiles hide the hunger. A mother hums a lullaby while tears stay locked behind her eye. No dinner warm, no light to keep, but still she sings her child to sleep. The world walks past, it doesn't see the pain behind civility. We dress our wounds in quiet grace and wear a lie upon our face. Smiles hide the hunger, like nuts beneath the skin. Behind the light, the thunder, a war we keep within. You never know for what we show. The that dares to shine. Some fires burn without a sign. Some hearts survive on empty plates and still believe in better fates. Smiles hide the hunger, but listen close, you'll hear a trembling breath, a silent thunder, a soul that hides the fear. So next time someone smiles too wide, don't let the moment wonder. They may be hiding hunger or no wonder. Behind the grin, beneath the light, some smiles are starving just to fight. No dinner warm, no lighter wonder. Behind the grin, beneath the light, some smiles are starving just to fight. Don't trust the face that dares to shine. Some fires burn without sign. Some hearts survive on empty plates and still believe in better fates. The world the ache, we fake the glow till days blur into number. Because smiles hide the hunger. But listen close, you'll hear a trembling breath, a silent thunder, a soul that hides the fear. So next time someone smiles too wide, don't let the moment wonder. They may be hiding hunger. They told me hope will light your way, but never warned it fades by day. That every dream you dare to chase comes with scars you can't erase. I held it close like something pure, but hope it asks what none endure. It takes your tears, it takes your sleep, and leaves a promise it won't keep. Hope is a price, not a gift, not a flame. It burns your name, then walks away. It lifts you high, then drops you low, and still you pay for what you know. No silver wings, no safe advice, just blood and faith. Hope is a price. They sing of hope in pretty lines, but never show the warning signs. How it can break more than it meant and lead you far from where it ends. I've watched it bloom and turn to dust, held it tight then lost the trust, but still I rise with trembling knees to chase what no one ever sees. Hope is a price, not a gift, not a flame. It burns your name, then walks away. It lifts you high, then drops you low, and still you pay for what you know. No silver wings, no safe advice, just blood and faith. Hope is a price. They sing of hope in pretty lines, but never show the warning signs. How it can break more than it mends and lead you far from where it ends. I've watched it bloom and turn to dust, held it tight then lost the trust, but still I rise with trembling knees to chase what no one ever sees. Hope is a price sewn into pain. You give it all for just a name, a whisper in the dark so deep that waits you when you long to sleep. No guarantee, no soft advice, just shattered breath. guarantee. No soft-dim nights, hope is a price. Sometimes it's right. So here's my soul, here's my fight. I'll